Welcome to Echoes from the Basement, an X-Files podcast. I'm your host, Alice. Today we are stepping out of Agent Scully and Mulder's world and into our own reality, where the strange isn't just theory and the unexplained hides in plain sight. This is Mini X-Files Case 2. Your boots squish with each terrifying step as you continue deeper into the swamp. Frogs croak, water babbles, the trees rustle. During the day, this place is beautiful, but at night, the swamp changes. It grows deeper and darker. It hungers for fear and terror. The trees no longer rustle. The animals vanish. Complete stillness and silence surrounds you. Only the darkest and devious remain. As you continue to push forward, hoping you don't get lost, you see something watching and waiting for you. This is the Bridgewater Triangle. Welcome to your last day. Hey everyone, how is it going? Just another day here. It's another mini X-Files when we're covering the Bridgewater Triangle. I wanted to share some of my sources that I got. I'm looking for Bridgewater Triangle in Hockomock Swamp. The Bridgewater Triangle by Salem Ghost. What is the Bridgewater Triangle anyway? A look at the dark and paranormal tales of this window area of unexplained occurrences. The most haunted forest in America is right here in Massachusetts. And I'm going to also include a map of the triangle itself. These are just the articles and resources that I use to kind of make this case. Let's begin. When you think of cursed swampland or cursed forest, you usually think of New Orleans. The Bridgewater Triangle is actually located in southeastern Massachusetts. The towns that make up the triangle are Brockton, Whitman, Weston East Bridgewater. So all of Bridgewater makes it up. Located within it is the Hockomock Swamp, a hotspot for legends and stories and everything else that's terrifying. Middleborough, Dighton, Berkeley, Rhineham, Norton, Easton, Lakeville, Seekonk, and Taunton, I believe it is. To start the triangle, we have Brockton at the top, Seekonk at the bottom left, and Freetown at the bottom right. Bridgewater is located near Abington. I'm going to include the map so all this makes sense and can kind of help you get a visual on how the triangle is made. I would compare this to the Bermuda Triangle, but instead of you getting lost, you just see a number of paranormal, alien, and UFO sightings, cryptoids, poltergeists, giant snakes, Bigfoot, demons, balls of fire, everything else wrapped up into a neat little package. I would never go there. There have been accounts of also a thunderbird. Now, if you don't know what a thunderbird is, one night a local police sergeant, Thomas Downey, claimed that he saw a pterodactyl-like creature that has a wingspan of about 12 feet near Hockomock Swamp while he was driving home one night. So it's basically a huge creature that it can fly. Now let's talk about how did the triangle land on the map. It originally came from a cryptologist, somebody who studies cryptoids. Wish that was my job, and I wonder if it's actually a real job. Do people study cryptoids? His name was Lauren Collin, a New England native. He wrote a book in 1983 called Mysterious America, where he coins the name Bridgewater Triangle, establishes its boundaries, and identified major hotspots in the triangle, and wrote down some of their legends. Now, I wonder if you live in the towns that I mentioned earlier, do you have sightings every day of the paranormal and unexplained? Let me know in the comments below, because I feel like you would just maybe see a ghost every day, see a Bigfoot every day. Who knows? Coleman wrote about the Hockomock Swamp, where he describes something as spook lights. They are unexplained balls of lights that just kind of float around. He also saw Bigfoot or some Bigfoot ape-like creatures. He wrote about famous legends of the Bridgewater Triangle. This includes an instance of when two radio hosts saw a UFO in West Bridgewater in 1979. It was said to be shaped like a baseball home plate. I can't believe this guy went in to the triangle and maybe saw Bigfoot, I guess, or an ape-like creature. I personally, I want to say that I would go, but I'm also scared of things like that. So maybe I would just have to be brave that day if I did go. Now, I want to share some things that I thought were pretty interesting about the triangle. Some people believe that the triangle's haunted origins started during King Philip's War in 1670, where English and Native Americans fought one of the most bloodiest wars of all. Let's touch on another place as well. The Freetown Forest, located within the triangle, has said to have a ghostly figure walk within it, with also rumors of satanic cults performing and doing some devious and dangerous stuff in the forest. The Freetown Forest has also a dark history. Trigger warning, kidnapping. Not only is it cursed, but crime also plagues the Freetown Forest. Rumors of 15-year-old Mary Lou Aurora was found tied to a tree. She was abducted 2 months before. The police found her and convicted James M. Kate of her murder, so she just appeared. Another instance that happened in the cursed forest was satanic cult practices there. 1980, police were investigating a recent murder located near the forest. The locals told police that a satanic cult was performing rituals in the forest that night. Police did find suspicious clearings and trigger warning, animal blood in the forest where they were practicing. Another detective also had some instances in the Freetown Forest. He has claimed to witness evidence of satanic cult practices. His name is Sergeant Alan Alives. For 15 to 20 years, starting in the 1970s and to the 90s, cults were just practicing in the forest, probably bringing some more bad vibes in to an already cursed area. The triangle also has ties to the mob, where they would use it for basically anything and everything, to doing their dastardly deeds there to even more sinister stuff. They also have 2 rocks located there. They are called the Profile and the Dighton Rock. They're both mysterious rocks located within the triangle. Profile Rock looks like a face, of course, of a Wampong chief. You can see it right before the sunset. There have also been accounts of a ghost person, a man sitting and praying. There have been phantom campfires throughout the triangle as well. And Dighton Rock is sandstone and has symbols carved into it. They are, I wanted to say hieroglyphics. I'm not sure if anybody has deciphered them. Probably not, from what I can remember, but they would still be really cool, landmarks to see. There have been also sightings of Bigfoot there. Some of the paranormal aspects of the triangle are the Pukwudgies, a creature that walks the Freetown Forest, a small humanoid creature from the Wampanoag natives. It kind of looks like a little troll. It's kind of cute. I think they're supposed to cause chaos and mischief from what I read, but I'm not too sure. They also have the legend of the red-headed hitchhiker. He travels on Route 44. He's a ghost man. He's got a red beard, red flannel, some jeans. He hitchhikes on the road, and when people pick him up in their car, he just kind of disappears and does it all over again. Some more history is they have legends of Native Americans cursing the land that keeps their spirits fighting a violent battle with European colonizers that might also bring it back to the war. One more thing to share is that some people think that this is a portal to another world. So we got spirits, we got balls of fire, we got paranormal, we got Bigfoot, UFO sightings, other cryptoids, giant snakes, 12-foot winged animals in the sky. All this stuff just makes up the triangle. Now, I want to ask you, would you guys ever go into the triangle? What are your thoughts about it? Would you be scared? Could you be brave? What are we thinking? And if you did go into the triangle, what do you do? What would you do, and what do you think you would experience? Personally, I want to say that I would go into it, but I think I would be just really scared. And also, if you live in these towns that make up the triangle, what are your experiences? Let us all know in the comments. But that's it for this little case. Thanks for listening, all you truth seekers, abductees, and X-Files enthusiasts. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the show. And remember, the truth is out there. You just have to find it.